Cheryl Abrigo with the University Tech Transfer Office. We're here in the Access 3D Lab with Dr. Laura Harrison. Hi, Laura. How are you doing?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm great. So we're so excited to be here in this really cool lab, all the toys. Can you please tell us about the project you have geared to educational outreach?
Sure, yeah, I'm so happy to be here. So we have lots of different projects geared towards educational outreach here. Some of them are more towards middle school students, and other ones are for adults and everything in between. So in terms of some of the middle school projects, we have Project CLAY, which stands for Creative Learning Through Archaeology. And what we've done is create 3D replicas of actual Bronze Age artifacts and tie these into lesson plans that go into an activity box that is for middle school students in grades 4 through 6, and it's tied into the curriculum standards here. So it's a really neat way to incorporate technology as well as authentic archaeological stories and move away from these narratives of treasure hunting, which are really pervasive in the early learning environment, unfortunately. Another thing that we have done is partner with the USF College of Marine Science to develop the Guardians of the Gulf augmented reality app. And the way it works is that you download an app on your phone, and then you point it at this background image, which is one of our local islands here in Florida, Egmont Key. And then you take these different markers, which are sort of problem-solving answers of how we can address the problems of erosion and coastal resiliency here. And you place them in different locations around the map, and it gives you sort of a right or wrong answer. When you complete it all correctly, you get a badge that says that you're a guardian of the Gulf. So we're really excited about the way to sort of gamify the problem of coastal resiliency and help build up the next generation of stakeholders protecting our vulnerable coastal environments. So in addition, we also do a lot of outreach for professional development and sort of adults that are working to develop careers in the areas of geomatics, cultural heritage, and sustainability. So we have all this high-end technology here at the lab. What we do is each year, 1 or 2 times, we run these professional development workshops for about a week or two. We bring in specialists who are working in industry, in government, and also, of course, academia. And we also offer hands-on training in things like LiDAR scanning. So for example, this year we're going down to Fort DeSoto. We're going to scan some of the gun batteries down there. And we're going to use that LiDAR training data to look at sea level rise, look at cultural heritage interpretation, and also get perspectives from, like I said, industry as well as government on that. So lots of different career paths, and we're also just really focused on using the great resources that we have here at Access 3D, not only to reach out to communities such as middle school students, but also to emerging professionals as well.
This is all so exciting. Was there anything specific that inspired you to start this type of research?
I think one of the big problems within the field of digital heritage and digital archaeology, which is sort of my home base, is that there can be a little bit of technological fetishism. We've got all this amazing technology, it's faster, it's more accurate, there's so many breakthroughs happening, and it can be really easy to just sort of focus only on the technical aspects, those technical breakthroughs. But I like to look at it from a more humanistic perspective. So in terms of my interpretation, a lot of the projects and work that we do here is really geared on finding ways to get that technology out to audiences who may not be aware of it, may not have access to it, or might even be a little bit afraid of using something as complicated as the LiDAR scanner, for example. So we're really committed to reaching, for example, the middle school students. We're focused on at-risk youth as well as some underserved communities in those areas and the ways that we're rolling it out. And again, with the professional development, a lot of these technologies are not readily available in other universities and also out there even just in the private sector. So there's great paying jobs in those fields, but a lot of people don't know how to break into that industry. So what we can do here at USF is really create a platform that provides that training so people can break into those careers.
This is exciting. I can see a lot of young kids being inspired to maybe change their plans for the future.
Yeah, I mean, it's so exciting. And I mean, nowadays we have such an opportunity to bring the digital technology into fields, not only science, but also humanities, and really create a new way of engaging with topics such as history, anthropology, climate science, et cetera. So there's really just lots of different ways. And of course, the biggest opportunity here is the new platform for engaging with the public. And so we're really excited about the ways that we can sort of bring those stories out to new audiences who maybe previously didn't have access to them.
How exciting. We really appreciate you spending time with us talking about these exciting things for kids, for adults.
Mm-hmm.
That concludes our tech transfer for today in the Access 3D Lab. Again, I'm Cheryl Abrigo with Tech Transfer Office, and Dr. Laura Harrison with the Access 3D Lab.
Thank
Thanks.
you.